So good morning to all. So in last video we have seen couple of patterns. So let me start with the first pattern. Actually the pattern is A B A B A. Okay. So let's say it is a pattern. So what we have seen that first of all we have seen that how many rows I have. I have 5 rows. So let me apply the loop. White main for I equals 1. Let me declare int I comma j. I equals to 1, I less than equals 5, then I plus plus. So what is the meaning of this one is, the meaning of this one is I have 5 rows. How many columns I have? So I have I number of columns. So value of j will start from 1 to I and j plus plus. But here it is a tricky part. Every time you are going to start with a row, that is row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, row number 4, row number 5. So you have to decide where, what is the letter you are going to start. So first of all you are going to start with A, then you are going to start with B, then A, then B, then A. It means first of all you have to decide which character you are going to start. Let's say I am writing here character variable ch. Okay, and the initial value of ch equals to what? A. So why I have taken A? Because I have to start with the A. Okay, so I will take a temp variable temp equals ch. So initial value of ch was A, so the initial value of temp will be A. Are you following this one? So initial value of temp will be A, and where the row will be ended, a row will end here. Are you following this one? Because in a block, this one is reserved for the printing characters in the same line. Whenever you are going to put in the next line, so what you have to do, you have to put slash n. Along with slash n, what you have to check, you have to check the value of next character. The next character is B, row wise. Don't look this one. Just look this one. A, B, A, B, A. With what character you are going to start? If you have to start with A, next time you have to start with B. If you have to start with B, you have to start with A. It means row wise, if the value of CH was, I am writing here, if value of CH equals to A, then next time you have to start with B. It means you will put B inside the CH. Why you are putting this one? If you have to start with A, you have to start with B. If you have to start with B, you have to start with A. In else part, if you are going to start with B, so you will go in else part, you have to start with A. So in this manner, what we have complete? We have complete either we have to start with A or either we have to start with B. Are you following this one? So in this pattern, what you have to judge, with what character you have to start. Okay. Then come inside the for loop. So if you have print A, then you have to print B. If you have print B, then you have to print A. Are you following this one? So in this program, what is going to be happen? Characters are changing top to bottom and left to right. So we have seen that in the inner loop, we have written the code to print something left to right. So if the value of temp equals A, it means if you have print the first character as A, next time you have to print the character as B. So what you will do? You will print temp and you will change the value to B. Why you do this? You are doing this one because if you have start printing with A, next time you have to print B. So if you have print B, what you will do? You will print temp and you will change the value of temp to A. So what is the meaning of this one is? The meaning of this one is, if you will start with B, so you have to print B and change the value of temp to A. So you will print A. If you will start with A, you have to print A and change the value to B. So print A, change the value to B, like this. And row wise we have to change this one. So we have put this one. If you have started with A, next time you have to start with B. If you start with B, next time you have to start with A. So in this program, what we have seen that sometimes the content are changing row wise as well as column wise. So we have to take care both the things. Okay. So let me show you some more patterns to you. Let's the pattern is I think 11, I think. Okay. So first of all, let me check how many rows I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 rows. Now how many columns I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 columns. Okay. So how many rows I have? I have 5 rows. Sorry, 6 rows and 11 columns. Okay. So let me apply the grid. So it will take some time. So keep patience and watch the video. Okay. So 1, okay. So it is a grid for this program. So first of all, you have to check how many space and how many star we have to print. So if I will draw the shape, not this one, this one. Like this. Sorry, like this. So this is the values. You have to print space. Okay. For the remaining values, you have to print star. Okay. So please watch carefully. There is the spaces where you want to print space. Either you want to print the stars. Okay. So let me like build a logic. So that is 6. 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It is incrementing like this. So in a second line it is 1, third line it is 3, then 5, then 7, then 9. It means every time it is incremented by 2. And just look at the value of j. If value of j greater than equal to, sorry, less than equal to. So what is the meaning of this one is, if value of j less than equal to, what is the value of this one? That is 6 And what is the value of I? Equals to 2. It means if I will write 7 minus I. So please check the value. What is 7 minus I? So value of I is 2. So it becomes 7 minus 2. It means 5. Are you following this one? Please pay attention. If I will write 7 minus I, so what is the value of I? The value of I is 5. Sorry, value of I is 2. 7 minus 2 becomes 5. So what is the values? The condition becomes true. So value of j will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Are you following this one? Please pay attention. If I will write a logic 7 minus I and the value of I is 2 for the row number 2, let's say. For row number 2. So what is going to happen? It becomes 7 minus 2. So becomes the value of 5 and the value of j will vary from 1 to 11. It means for value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it will be true. So please look closely. Where is the places? This is the places. So we are going to decide where to print. So we have seen that if the value of j less than equal to 7 minus I, we have to print something. Just check where the value of I equals to 3. So the value of I becomes 3, so it becomes 4. For the value of j 1, 2, 3, 4, we have to print something. So you can check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, we have to print something. So in this, with this logic, what I have decided those places where I have to print something to the left part here. But what is remaining? The right part is still remaining. So what can I do? I can put one more condition in a or value of j greater than equals to 4 plus I. So what is the value of I? The value of I is 2 for row number 2. So it becomes 4 plus 2, 6. It means 6. All the values of j greater than 6. That is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it means, let me put 5 plus I. 5 plus I. So it becomes 5 plus 2, 7. It means all the value greater than 7. You have to print something. So you have to print something. Please pay attention. So please look closely to conditions 7 minus I and 5 plus I. If the value of I is 2, what is the subset? If the value of I is 2, so 7 minus value of j, like this one, and a greater than. So let me explain to you. The value of I becomes 2. So where is the places? Condition becomes 2. 7 minus 2 becomes 5. So value of j 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This condition will become true. And for this one, if the value of I is 2, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Condition becomes 2. And you can see this is the places where we want to print something. This one and this one. Then check value of I becomes 3. Okay. So the moment value of I becomes 3, it becomes 7 minus 3. It becomes 4. It means value of j will be vary from 1 to 4. And here the value of I becomes 3. So 5 plus 3, 8. So it will vary from 8, 9, 10, 11. So these are the two conditions where we have to print something. You can check 1, 2, 3, 4 and 8, 9, 10, 11 like this. Okay. So we have built a logic where we have to print something. And just check when the value of I equals to 1. So what is the meaning of this one is, if value of I equals to 1, so just check the condition. 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1 becomes 6. So it means the value of j will vary from 1 to 6. And here value of I becomes 1. So 5 plus 1 again 6. So this is the values where I have to print something. All the values. Okay. So with this logic, what we have decided, we have decided where we have to print something. So let me write this logic here. Value of j less than equal 7 minus I, or value of j 5 plus I. Okay, so let me write the logic and let me make the program. So in the last video, what we have seen that I have started with void main like this. Let me start with the variable I and j. So value of I will vary from 1 to 6 because we have seen that there are 6 rows, and value of j will vary from 1 to 11 because in every row I have 11 columns. Let me put slash n here, like here. Okay, then we have seen that if this condition value of j less than equals 7 minus I, okay, that is the first condition, or value of j greater than equals to 5 plus I. So in this condition, what we have to do, we have to print something, else we have to print space. Okay, then now decide what has to be printed. If you look closely, what this one, that is the value of j. Okay, or we have to print star. So what we can do, we can print star. Okay, so you can try this program and run this program. So probably in this series, what we have seen that we have seen couple of videos or couple of patterns. Okay, if you still feel there are some problem, you can come to me anytime. So very thank you to you for watching my videos. Thank you.